your nails or learn to paint your nails if you don't know how to do so. I think painting your nails in neutral feminine colors can just give you a sense of boost of energy and feel so feminine. Even if you're just going out to the grocery store or staying inside, paint your nails. And another thing, it's important to learn how to paint your nails as well because that's a great way to save money. So, paint your nails. I think that this has increased my feminine energy if that's your thing. Dress cute, even when you're at the house. I understand that many people are not going out at this time, and there are so many stay at home orders that have been issued all across the country and executed. So dress cute when you're in the house, wear some comfortable sets, and dress cute when you go grocery shopping. Fashion Nova is a great website. You can search for lounge outfits, very affordable. That is something that I do to increase my feminine energy as well. Do your hair or learn how to do your hair in a particular style. Many hair salons are closed down right now. This gives you an opportunity to search on YouTube for some tutorials on how to do your hair, wear your hair a certain way, try different hairstyles because reality is not many people are seeing you. So if you do try a hairstyle that you don't like, it hasn't been exposed to anyone. So learn to do your hair. That's another great way to save money as well, because if you become better at it over time in the next several weeks or several months, you can save money. Another thing you can do is practice your makeup skills. Makeup is important to know how to do. I know many women are natural. I was that woman a few years ago. I learned how to do makeup, I believe, when I was about 24, 25. And the reason why I learned is because I had a lot of acne scars at the time. So I taught myself how to do makeup. And I know Sephora and so many other beauty stores are closed right now, but you can just search and look up a YouTube video on how to practice and do your makeup, practice different eyeshadows or blushes or highlights. And it's just fun to play in makeup. And it's great to know how to do makeup because even if you decide not to wear makeup every day and you prefer to go the natural route, at least you know how to do your makeup for special events. For example, if you need to go out to a party or go out to the event in the future, at least you'll know the basics. And it's not just mascara and lip gloss. You can learn how to apply your foundation in a certain way. So, this is a great time to learn to do your makeup and practice on your makeup skills. Another thing, spend time with your children. I know there's so many families out there that are, parents out there, should I say, that are so stressed out right now because the schools are closed and it's frustrating because you have to do work from home. Many parents have to do work from home and they have to look after their children. But take advantage of this time because honestly, this is probably the longest amount of time that you're ever going to have away from work physically, and spend time with your children. Have them do schoolwork, but other activities such as you can have them write thank you cards to essential workers. So when the virus clears out, you may be able to mail the cards to the hospitals and to the grocery stores. I think that would be so sweet to receive a card from a kid telling me that they appreciate everything that I'm doing during this time. Play board games, watch movies. If you have a backyard, backyard activities, reading, play dress up. Show them affection during this time. Do their hair, meditate and pray with them, etc. But show them a good time. And obviously, you're going to need to take some breaks because it could be exhausting, I would imagine. But spend time with your kids. This is the best time because when you think about it, teachers spend more time with children than their own parents, and take advantage of this time. Another thing, you can call your family and friends by phone, by FaceTime, video. Stay connected with your family and friends. Stay connected with the elderly individuals in your family, especially your grandparents, if they're in nursing homes or if they are, not only in a nursing home, but at a senior care center, because many of the nursing homes are closed right now to visitors. And I'm sure your grandparents would appreciate a phone call or call your siblings or call your friends to check in on them, because this is a time where it's very easy to fall into depression. And you want to stay connected, not only for your own mental health, but also for someone else, especially if they're alone or they feel alone in their own family. This is also a great time to create a business plan and do research on ways to make more money online. If you would like to create several flows of income throughout your life, I think this is a great idea because this entire pandemic is really showing us and teaching us so many things. And one of the things that we're learning is, how is this going to affect our nation in terms of economics? How is this going to affect us in our individual lives? Are we going to be able to provide for our families? So creating a different flow of income, this is a great time to come up with some business plan and do your research and learn more about your hobbies. I mean, your hobbies could turn into a cash flow. This is a great time to journal. Journal your thoughts, journal your emotions every night or every morning, however you would like to do it. But journaling is a great way to release, and it's a great self care tip because sometimes you don't want someone else to know everything about you, and sometimes you don't feel comfortable opening up to everyone else, your deepest inner thoughts. So, journaling is a great activity to take on. Cooking, learn a new recipe, cook, practice cooking. Honestly, during this time, I think that you should cook, because if you're doing takeout, and I know many restaurants are still open, only doing takeout and deliveries, I'm not saying that I don't trust any of the restaurants, but I think it's healthier to know where your food comes from. I mean, when you go grocery shopping, obviously make sure that you're cleaning your groceries when you get home, all that other stuff to make sure that you're safe, all the other procedures that you need to take place. But if you're cooking from your kitchen, at least you know where you're putting in your food and you know who's around your food at this time. Even better, create a family recipe book. You know, that's a great activity to do with your children or even to do with yourself. Create a family recipe book for all the recipes, your favorite recipes. Put it in a book or even in a flash card, a flash drive, and you, later on in the future, you could pass this down to your children. I think that that would be so fun and cute. It's a cute activity to participate in. Next, a spa night. Spa nights are so important in terms of increasing your feminine energy. Spend time alone. Just take a deep breath, relax, do a face mask, take a long bath, moisturize your skin. I mean, ladies, this is it. I love having a spa night at least once a week. You have to make yourself a priority. That's when the universe will do the same. You have to treat yourself like you're a queen. So create a spa night, relax, give yourself a break. This is the time to do so. Read a book. If there are any books that you've been meaning to read in the past year or so, read a book little by little. If you challenge yourself to read 20, 30 pages a day, do so. This is a great time to read, relax. And the next thing is to listen to feminine music, feminine energy, songs and musicals, and, just to create that vibe, that aroma in your household. Your household to be should be your sanctuary. It should be a safe place. And I think that playing music throughout the day, lighting candles, is just going to create that safe heavenly place for your family and for yourself as well. Next tip, yoga and meditation. Meditate, listen to your inner thoughts, take a deep breath, clear your mind. This is a time where so many people are stressed out, rightfully so. It's justified in more ways than one. But take time to just block it all out. Don't watch all the negative stuff on the news. Just do some yoga, stretch, and meditate. Get your blood flowing. Going on to the next tip, of course, clean out your closet. This is a great time to, have a box of clothes that you want to donate. So when the stores open back up, you can take your clothes to Goodwill, the lightly used clothes that you have, throw some clothes out that you no longer need. But clean out your closet, get organized, do some spring cleaning. If you're creative and you know how to sew, this is a great time to make masks that you can donate to essential workers in your community, in your state, or to a particular hospital or grocery store. This is a great time to do that and give back to your community. Another thing, you can go walking. Right? Go walking. Obviously, you may have to stay 6 feet away from others, but this is a great time to go walking and get some sunshine, get yourself outdoors because staying inside can drive you insane. So make sure that you're getting out. If you have a dog, walk your dog around this time. The weather's getting a lot better outside in the different areas. So this is a great time to get out and adventure in your community. Manage your finances and budget. There are a lot of layoffs that are happening. Many people are getting fired around this time and losing their jobs. And so just be very, very conscious of how you're spending your money during this time. And it's an unfortunate situation. So many millions and millions of individuals have applied for unemployment. And so if you're still employed, or even if you're not employed at the time, just manage your finances, check your credit score, check your credit card spending if you do have a credit card. This is a great time to budget and allocate funds for the remainder of the year or next year. Increase your knowledge in a particular area. Let's say you are a teacher and you know that your students, should I say, they're like your kids. They are like your kids for sure. If you want to come up with some sort of strategy to teach them math problems to make it more exciting, or if you're an engineer specializing in mechanical engineering, learn more about your specialty. If you're a lawyer and you practice a certain area, study more of that during this time. This is a great time to increase your knowledge either in your career or in a hobby that you would love to take on, like podcasts or YouTube videos or writing a book. This is a great time to enhance and increase your specialty and your knowledge and just come out of this thing a lot smarter than what you knew. Just come out smarter, know more than what you knew on yesterday. Next thing is to stay healthy and take your vitamins. Make sure that you're drinking water, you're staying hydrated. If your state has a stay at home order at this time, do your best to stay home unless you're an essential worker. Do your very best to stay home and stay healthy because reality is this is a time where you're going to have to take as much precaution as you can because so many people are getting sick and you do not want to end up in the hospital, obviously, during this time. So make sure that you're eating healthy and you're taking all your vitamins and drinking as much water. Another great way to increase and enhance your femininity during this time is affirmations. Look in the mirror, build yourself up, learn to love yourself. This is a great time to learn to love yourself from head to toe, to study yourself, to know yourself. Because the conversation that goes on inside your head is the longest conversation that you're ever going to have in your entire life. It's the longest relationship that you'll ever have, is the relationship with yourself. So, my ladies, you have to be able to look at yourself and say, this is what I love about me. Even if you have to start from square one and say, I love my hair, or I love my eyebrows, or I love my skin, or I love my smile, find something and focus on it and be confident. That's a great affirmation. I'm going to be confident. I'm a confident woman. I'm a beautiful woman. I'm a feminine woman. I give off great energy and aroma. There's so many things that you can say, and you can make it your own, and you can write it on sticky notes and put it on your mirror. I'm going to make a video at some point as well for morning affirmations.